Now, if you're caught up on some of the dopest new YouTube series, then you'll recognize my next two guests, Kyle and Ramad, who play Jayden and Spencer, on an award-winning show called Love at First Night. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show Kyle Price and Ramad Carter. So guys, I'm so happy to have you on the show.
Oh, thank you
I
for
watched
having us.
Love at First Night like a month ago, like after we had a conversation one night, and literally like could not stop watching it. Can you give my audience and everyone watching at home just a little bit more background on yourself, like as actors? How did you get into this? Where'd you come from?
Okay. Well, actually, acting for me, this is my second web series. Previous to this, I did a show called Quarter Century New York, and that's how I actually ran into the creators, Terry Torrington and Sean Torrington. Love them, shout out to y'all. And they were like, Kyle, we have this role for you, like, it's perfect for you. We're not auditioning anybody else. Like, this is for you.
You
are
had it
this
like
person.
That. You didn't have to audition.
Yeah, because they saw it, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you know, they had this idea of this guy, and they saw me on the show, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, you know, okay, run it past me, and I'll see. Because you know, I'm very like particular about what I try to put my name on and everything. And I saw the script, loved it, fell in love with it. I thought it was something necessary and needed, so like just jumped on board.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, this unlike Kyle, this is actually my first web series. I actually normally do theater, so this is my first time kind of stepping out of my little, you know, comfort zone of being, everything is live, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was really different for me, even when I was acting on the show, to like stop and do it again, and stop and do it again, because you know, you're taught in theater, you only get one shot, you know? So, I mean, it was like that's pretty much where I do most of my acting is like on theater stages, so, I mean, that's literally my background. Of course, I go to school for it too as well.
Word.
So.
Shout out to the new school.
Yeah.
How would you describe? First of all, how would you describe the show, and then kind of give them a synopsis, really, of like what happened over this first like season that you guys shot?
So, what happened over the first season was pretty much the introduction to the actual relationship. So, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, it was a recap of how we met. Like the title of the show is like it's a messy love story. And we met at a house party one night, and you know, it was like I saw him from the corner room looking like a snack over there, and he saw me looking like, you know, something to eat. So we
all these food analogies.
See, I told you we eat. So we eat.
In what way? I mean, first of all, Janae Eggers made it very clear that eating the booty like groceries is not uncommon.
Well, it's very PG about it. The way,
all right.
But up here. But yeah, we both met at the house party, and you know, we hooked up on the first night. Hence the title, Love at First Night. But the twist of it was, you know how sometimes you have like a hookup, and it's like, oh, okay, well, that's that, and we don't ever have to speak. The thing is we actually started liking each other in the show, and like we spent this long romantic weekend, like giving each other toothbrushes and playing video games and cuddling and boo
at my
loving.
best friend's house. Like.
Dang, and we got that the first weekend. See, there you go. But yeah, the twist with that was his character was supposed to be at that house party for my roommate. And I didn't know that, so we hooked up, and I'm like going back to the house, like, oh, I met this guy, I love him, like he's great and everything. Come to find out, it was, oh, that was supposed to be my date, and then we had like this messy like love triangle and trials and tribulations of friendship and stuff like that. So yeah.
And so, season 2, you guys are together. I'm assuming. Season 2, you guys are together. But what's happening? What is this? What's going on right now?
Okay. Well, season 2, without giving too much away. Oh,
come on, you gotta give some teasers.
Mind you, that's Gary on the show.
Hey, Gary, how you doing?
He's on the show as well. Shout out to him. But season 2, it's more of all right, we're past the we know each other phase. Like, okay, we did the trials and tribulations. Like, I know who you are, you know who I am. It's more of a realistic view of what it is, as opposed to a romanticized version of it. Like, okay, I notice glaring differences between who I am and who he is. And, you know, like, can we coexist with everything? You know, and new people coming into our lives as far as work and, like, you know, people trying to, like, infiltrate what we got going on. So, yeah.
The show is awesome. Trust me. Like, there are very few shows that I binge watch. Amazing. Amazing show. Keep doing what you guys do.
Thank you.
We've given you a little taste of who these guys are, and now it's time to take it to the audience. Right after this commercial break, Kyle and Ramad and myself are going to take some audience questions about love, relationships, and all the messiness in between. You don't want to miss this, so make sure you come back to interact.
Go ahead, said bounce.